Good morning. Good morning, it's Jo from Emily Cat 176. I start and my glasses are already falling down. As you can see, I'm back from my last house sitting. I'm here for a few weeks and then I'm back off again. But it is Wednesday, and Wednesday means poetry. I hope you are enjoying these. I'm discovering so many beautiful poems. Beautiful poems. So we will begin. Calmly we walk through this April's day. Calmly we walk through this April's day, metropolitan poetry here and there. In the park sit pauper and rentier. The screaming children, the motor car, fugitive about us running away. Between the worker and the millionaire, number provides all distances. It is 1937 now. Many great dears are taken away. What will become of you and me? This is the school in which we learn, besides the photo and the memory, that time is the fire in which we burn. This is the school in which we learn. What is the self amid this blaze? What am I now that I was then? Which I shall suffer and act again? The Theodicy I wrote in my high school days restored all life from infancy. The children shouting are bright as they run. This is the school in which we learn, which they learn. Ravished entirely in their passing play, that time is the fire in which they burn. Avid its rush, that reeling blaze. Where is my father and Eleanor? Not where they are now, dead 7 years, but what they were then, no more, no more. From 1914 to the present day, Bert Spira and Rhoda consume. Not where they are now. Where are they now? But what they were then, both beautiful. Each minute bursts in the burning room. The great globe reels in the solar fire, spinning the trivial and unique away. How all things flash, how all things flare. What am I now that I was then? My memory restore again and again the smallest colour of the smallest day. Time is the school in which we learn. Time is the fire in which we burn. Calmly we walk through this April's day by Delmore Schwartz. Now this is the second Delmore Schwartz poem I have read out. And can I say, what a good poet he was. I love his poems. So this poem, well, I'm reading these out so I hope you will think about the themes that are in it. What I see in it, it's about cherishing the present. It has a repeating pattern, and it's about carrying on with the day, even though we know what's happening, but we still carry on with our day. And of course it's talking about people who are no longer here. And Delmore Schwartz himself, I think he had a pretty unhappy life. He was, for those who don't know, he was an American poet, 1913 to 1966. He was only 52 when he died. And unfortunately, alcohol was involved. He won the 1936 Bowdoin Prize for an essay, and he taught at Harvard University. So he had a very unhappy childhood, and he believed that only by revisiting childhood in poem after poem could he understand himself. So I said, I think he had quite an unhappy life, but he has left us with this wonderful body of work. I'm not sure that, I think he fell out of favour, and I don't know how many of you know of his name now. And a lot of these poets, and part of it is because of copyright issues, but a lot of these poets that I am reading out, were they well known when they were alive? And this, but as I said, they've left this body of work for us to read, to think about, because even the themes in this poem, you know, calm, walk through life calmly and cherish the present. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Hay fever season has started here. Even though we're still in winter, it's the last month of winter and there's blossom out already and it's hay fever already. But of all the arts, I think poetry in particular is the one that shows the love of language. And it's in books as well, but especially in poetry, because poets, they have to think about every single word and how it goes with the rest of the poem. And I really liked this poem. I liked his first poem that I read out. As I said, I think he was a very good poet. He was a poet and short story writer. In Dreams, I think, was his best known poem. But he did Genesis and then his life sort of fell away, which is very sad. I mean, it was his life to do as he chose, but as I said, I think he was one, he had big highs and then he had big lows. And as I said, overall, I think it was an unhappy childhood that he kept revisiting. And that can cause all sorts of issues, as most of you know. But this poem is sort of trying to say, walk through the day, even carrying all that we know, carrying the losses that we know. Cherish the moment. I don't know if Delmore Schwartz managed to do that. Maybe on an April's Day he did, and this is why he wrote this poem. So that's the poem on Wednesday. As I said, I hope you're enjoying these. And if I could again remind people, if you are enjoying what I'm doing on this site, please think of subscribing. There's so many that are looking that aren't subscribed. I am trying to build the channel, and as I said, only if you're enjoying it. I will be back on no, today's Wednesday. I'm losing track because I'm all over the place at the moment. I'm losing track of the days. I'll be back on Friday with a book. It's actually about an author. I'm going to be talking about an author. So enjoy the rest of your day. It's really quite early here now. I didn't get back till late last night, so yes, I've got a busy day ahead of me. And I will be back. I already know the poem I'm doing next week. It's actually a poet I was told about. I went out for a lunch. Oh, sorry, my phone fell then. Sorry about that. I will cut that bit out, maybe. And there's not even any Donald around to knock my phone. It just fell over. Yes, I went out for lunch with friends, and one of my friends mentioned this poet. and I've looked into it, and I'm going to be doing one of their poems next week. So enjoy your day, and I will be back on Friday. Okay, bye.